Hello, everyone. This is a little series I was hoping to do. Just sort of going over some of the old world of EverQuest and doing a little tour of some of the zones, seeing what aesthetic choices they chose and things like that. It's a big week for Barrent here. It's the week of his 19th birthday, if you can believe that. And it's a big year, big anniversary year for the game, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of look at just where it all started and take a little closer look than maybe you have before. This is a zone that I'm very familiar with, which is why I chose to do it first. If anybody has anything that they would like to suggest, I would like to make more of these videos. This was a lot of fun. But in any case, we're going to start off with Clan Crushbone. Alright, so we walk in and are immediately greeted by some lovely models of orc guards. Once we actually enter the zone, we've got the big orc hill on the right. If you know what that is, then you definitely know what that is. So let's just kind of take a little run around the outside and see what we can find. Here we come across some more orcs in what looks like a building. For some strange reason, the scoutsman is standing in the bonfire, but we won't worry about that. Not our problem. We come across our first orc slaver with some dwarven smiths apparently toiling away after being captured by the clan. When we go back outside, we'll find some more of that slave labor in the mines here, coming up in here. Looks like they're toiling away. Orc Warden is watching over everything. Doesn't look like a good time. We can see out the back that we're now at the level of that river that we crossed over the bridge earlier. Seems like the castle is looming in the distance. Let's get out of this cave and see what else we can find. We appear to have found an encampment on the outskirts of the castle walls. There's orc mages in here and bones on the floor on the table. Looks like they're up to no good, as per usual. Seems like we've made our way all the way around the castle. The moat is quite intimidating, especially knowing that you can't jump across it. The only thing you've got is these guarded bridges. Seems to be more orc slave labor mining away on this side. Who knows what they're digging for? So now we can take a look back towards the castle. We're going to go over to the front again and get up on top of Orc Hill and see what that's all about before we go inside the castle. There's our Orc Trainer spawn. This drops the shiny brass shield, which was the coolest thing when I first started playing this game. It was huge, huge light emitting shield. It had some wisdom on it, as if I recall. But let's hop down and take a look at the actual castle, what we're all here for. Look at that waterfall of blood. That is sinister. Now we can take a run around the corner here, past these guards. Noticing everything is becoming increasingly more tough. You can take a look down into the little courtyard here and see the warlord next to his big stump. I love that he's got these windows here so you can kind of look out and see everything that you've sort of conquered up to this point as you be leveling up. Here we are in the throne room. Looks like they're planning an attack, which they in fact are if you follow one of the quest lines. You can take another look out the back end of the castle and see the moat that we came around earlier. Back of the throne has the map of the continent on it. Obviously they have plans to take over the whole thing. If we go around the back here, take our final ascent up the staircase. Always loved the invisible guard here. You'd have no way of knowing that. And then there's the Emperor himself, who is the first orc in the whole place to take a swing at me, which sort of proves that humans and orcs aren't so different. We always tend to put the dumbest among us in place of power. So I killed the Emperor, so I guess technically that makes me the Emperor now. So I'll stand here and gloat for a moment, and then jump out the window, and off we go. Clan Crushbone, toured and conquered. Well, as I said, this was just a little start to a project I was motivated to do, sort of touring the old world. So that was our Clan Crushbone part of that. I'm not sure what I want to do next, but if anybody has any requests or anything, obviously, I'll do my best to that. I don't have access to P99 right now, so anything that's been redone, I don't have any way of getting to the old stuff, so that's kind of out. But in any case, I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Hopefully had some nostalgia in there, and we'll see you next time.